Welcome everyone to Facebook Live today, where we're going to be focusing on Ask Me Anything about the design canvas, and it got released this week. We're going to also talk about the Live Builder. I'm so excited about this brand new feature. If you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't opened up the website builder, we have some new transformations in there that's just going to expedite how you build in general. It's going to change how you build, and it's going to just streamline the process in general. So I'm very excited about showcasing that. So we'll get to that in a little bit, but today I am focused on the design canvas and design in general. So we'll kind of walk through how the new Live Builder works, how the new design canvas functionality works as well, how you can utilize it to streamline the process when it comes to building any pages on your website. So I'm very excited about talking about those features today. So again, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section. This is where we're going to learn together about some new features that I'm very, very pumped about. If you haven't opened up your website builder this week, there's going to be a new surprise in there when you open it up, and that is the new Live Builder. It's just going to change how you build. And a little bit of brief about that, let's watch a video.
Hey there, photographers. I'm excited to tell you about the latest update to the PhotoBiz platform for the website builder that we're calling the Live Builder. Let's take a look and see how it's going to revolutionize how you build with PhotoBiz. With the new Live Builder, you'll see changes immediately. You'll be able to see that you make any update, it's going to update live right in the builder itself. Any fonts, any colors, padding, see those live changes right away before you see it on your website. The new Live Builder is a more one-to-one representation of your website. As you can see, the Live Builder has truly changed the game. You'll still have that familiar drag and drop sensation when you're building with PhotoBiz, but now you're going to have a more one-to-one when it's going to look like at the final product. This is available for all clients utilizing the latest PhotoBiz platform. Don't see it right away? Please reach out to our support team. We'll be happy to assist you and make sure that you have the latest builder right now. We're very excited about the Live Builder being released, and we can't wait to showcase all the brand new features that we have coming to the new PhotoBiz.
All right, so I'm super pumped about the new Live Builder being out and available today. So if you have the latest PhotoBiz platform, you're going to be able to see that feature right away when you open up the website builder portion of the platform. So very excited about it. We're going to walk through how that feature works for you today and how you can utilize it for your business. But we also have the design canvas as well. So we're just going to be really talking about design today. And if you didn't see all the other features that we've had come out, we had some brand new stuff such as 4 new templates. So if there's new template designs that are based off Andreas, that was something that was very popular. People really seem to like that. And guess what? We decided to make those full-fledged templates in general. So you could start with senior look, or you could switch over to our senior looks with Wiley. You could go to something more softer, more traditional looking with Grace. And you can also see what Maurice is doing with a nice, really soft palette, perfect for newborns and such. And maybe you do something with commercial photography or something like that, you can go right to right. And then again, that Live Builder functionality is available now. You can see what it looks like when you go over to the website builder. You'll be able to see how it looks more one-to-one when it comes to design. So we're really going to focus on that today. That's a big portion of the design canvas in general. And then some order management enhancements also rolled out. So if you need to make any new download links or anything like that to a customer, you have that now from a side menu option from past orders. So got some new functionalities rolling out, and brand new stuff will be rolling out in April as well. Very excited about those features coming to us as well. So again, if you have any questions about any of our latest features, we're going to talk about that today. But the big one that we're going to really focus on today is the design canvas and the new Live Builder. So let's jump over to there. Once you go into the website builder, if you're used to it, some things have changed. So again, you click on website, and one of the big things that you're going to notice right away is now when you make any changes, it's going to look more closer one-to-one to the actual final product. So I'm just going to pull up our site over here. I'm going to just keep it on here so we can look at it anytime we want. But you'll see the fonts now. You'll see the colors now. Anything that you do on the design level of building the website, you're going to see it right away in the Live Builder. So if I make a quick change here, I'll be able to change the font. Maybe I don't want the title to be Lotto anymore. Maybe I want to go something a little bit with a serif font. Boom, there we're going to see it right away. I can make those colors change as well. Maybe I'm going to make the background color completely different. We'll do that. We'll make the title color white. We'll make the text color and go from there. And you can see those changes happen rapidly now. We can see it right away. Maybe you're making some padding changes as well. You'll be able to see it in real time, how it adjusts on here. And I'm going to take all the way to the spacing. Spacing's gone. You'll be able to see those reflect very fast. Yes, there are new templates as well, David. So you can see the brand new templates are available, and I'll showcase those real quick. Click on the design tab at the top. You'll be able to see if you want to change your template, click on change template. And when we go to see, you'll see Grace, Maurice, Wiley, and Wright are available. You could choose one of those as a starting point if you like to. And you know what? I really like how Wiley is, and it's nice and got sharp colors and such. I'm going to keep, or should I use the new template settings? I'm going to use the new template settings. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to throw it in there. I'm going to save it. And boom, there it is in there. And there's of course going to be some things that I want to change, but you can see it's already taken over the looks, design, the feel, and then on the block level I might make some changes, but you can see that right away when it goes to the builder. So very excited about all those new changes, new features rolling out right now. I'm going to go back to my old template that I was working with. And there you go. So some other things that we could do. We'll go back to the builder. You can make these quick changes, no problem, and you see it, and you don't have to now navigate going back and forth. Now, when you want to see it more one-to-one, what it looks like, you can go to the design canvas, and then you can check out how it looks on mobile and such here. But now you're going to have even more flexibility and time spent, and it's going to just emphasize and streamline your workflows better than ever now when it comes to the design canvas section. So I can see like how much padding is being used between dividers and things like that. If I don't want those anymore, I can just remove them. If I want to add a divider again, if I add it here, you can see how thick it is, but maybe I want a thicker one. You can see those real-time changes in no time, and I'm really, really excited about that. Any changes to the SEO settings? So I don't know how long you've been with us, David, but we have had some changes. So when you click on the SEO tab for that page, you can now see a search engine preview functionality over here when you customize. So you'll be able to see what it looks like right here. We also built in character limits tools, so you know if you go overboard past what Google's presentation is, you can see those are what's max. So 65 is max, so once it goes over, you'll see a red line. This is going to help you with creating better, at the end of the day, better meta titles, descriptions, and keywords. Now, keywords, we still say a max of 10 to 15. If you go beyond that, you don't need it. But some Google data has suggested keywords matter less than they used to. So you might want to do your own research, or we might have a topic about that coming out in the future. But what's really nice is we have had these updates. If you haven't seen them lately, since January of this year, we have been knocking out brand new features left and right. And the design canvas is one of them. The new SEO feature on the side is one of them. And now the new live builder. The live builder is awesome because right away you can just see the reflections that you make. I really, really dig it. It makes building much faster, makes changes much faster. If I just want to add a gray layer to it, you can do that. If I just want to change the text and title color, I can do that right away as well. And you can see if the results work the way you want to. Maybe from here you're like, I want to use a darker shade. There you go. You can keep messing around till you get the desired look that you're going for. And this is just going to streamline the building process better than ever. I've been so excited about this feature update for a while. Just because now you don't have to do as much back and forth. You'll be able to see these real-time results right away. So maybe I want this font to come down a little bit in size. I'm going to do that. There we go. And then I can change the colors. I can remove things. Maybe I want to keep this padding, but I want it to be gray. We can go in there. We can go to our colors. You can add that full-on color swash. Oh, you hadn't seen it? Well, David, are you able to see them now? That's the big question. If you're not seeing those changes right away, you might want to reach out to our support team. They might be able to assist you. You might just have to clear your cache or something like that. But those changes are available for all customers utilizing the PhotoBiz latest platform. So if you're utilizing the new PhotoBiz features, that's what you're going to see right away. But you might just have to clear out a cache. It might be just seeing the old version before it sees the new version. But look how fast we're putting this together. So any changes that we make, we're going to be able to see them in more real-time results. And I really, really love doing that. It's just so much better. So now you can see how it's all being put together, how it's being all paired. Gives you a real closer one-to-one distillation of what it looks like, so when you're putting something together, you're not having to jump back and forth as often. So I'm very excited about that. Make this medium. And you can keep going. You can keep designing anything you want to. So if I was going to add a new page, you could start from scratch, or you could load in one of our predetermined pages, one of those preset pages. I'm just going to throw in a gallery. I'm just going to throw in this cool one right here. We're just going to make it happen. This is our test gallery. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comment section. I'd love to be able to answer any questions that you have today. So I'm just going to load it in. It's just going to load in a page. It's going to put in all those presets. You can see immediately it's added in there. It's added all those, you can see the design, the elements, the spacing, padding, everything is already there. This makes it so much faster and easier when it comes to the build. So when I'm going to make any changes, again, I go straight to the color. I can shift the color around, whatever I want to. If I wanted to make it match my branding, right there it is. Maybe I don't like that font. Well, let's change that font. We can go right over here. We can change it right away. Maybe we want to use something a little bit more scripted right here just to have more attractiveness. Then we can up the size of it a little bit. You can keep messing around till you get the look that you're going for, and it just creates a more unique experience at the end of the day and less edit time. What I'm thinking about edit time is it's now I got to go refresh my website to go see what it looks like on the front end. You're not going to have to do that as often now, because now you get a more real one-to-one experience built right here. So very excited about that. Just I can't express how awesome this is as a designer. I've helped a lot of customers throughout the years put websites together. So seeing this change really goes a long way. And I think just at the end of the day, it's going to help you out a whole lot more. Less frustration, things like that. So we are very excited about these features. So maybe I said it's a thin instead. You can see all those changes immediately. You can see them in real time versus predictable time. At some point you knew those settings were there, but you would have to look at it on the desktop to make sure it did what you wanted to. So let me see if I can pull up that page that we're working on. Just going to bring it up over here. And you can see it's a closer representation of it. You can see that it's making these changes right away. You can see there's a color on that page. So when we go back over here, you can see there's like a little off shell white. See, there it is. So if we make those changes here, I want it to match this branding above. I can totally do that. Make it fast and easy. And so it's now starting to match how I want things branded. See, I use more of a blue, so I don't want this this gold scheme down here. So easy to change. We can see the color here. We can make those changes right away. So I'm going to make it black. How about that? We'll make it just match together. Do the same thing with this one. Maybe you want one to stick out in the other. You can totally do that too. And there we go. So now I already know it's going to look good. So when I come over here, it's going to match and it's seamless. See? So this is one of the brand new things that we've added is this live builder. Very excited about that. Last question from David. Is this available from your phone or on desktop only? So our builder is exclusively right now for desktop. And the reason why is it's a lot more easier to build with. It makes the tools much faster to work with. Some of these other systems that utilize drag and drop features, there's a lot of code choke that happens with that stuff. So we've tried to streamline this to make it as fast as possible. So it's a desktop experience right now when you build with PhotoBiz. And again, you'll be able to see what it looks like on mobile when it comes down to it anyway. So if you build on desktop, you don't have to worry about it. It just makes it fast and easy to just have a desktop. So utilizing a computer is much easier to build with in general. So currently, yes, it's only for desktop. So yeah, that's the brand new features that we've been releasing. Hello everyone, we have a lot of eyes on us today. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to be able to answer them today when it goes into looking at the new live builder and the design canvas. So speaking of the design canvas, which was kind of the main feature that we wanted to talk about with the live builder coming out. Gotcha, that's why I didn't see it. It's a lot. I didn't see it. I do a lot of updates on my phone. Yeah, so if you do any updates, it's very simple updates typically. But yeah, desktop, you're going to see all the brand new functionality right away. So with the live builder, you have that functionality, but with the design canvas, what's nice is this is giving you a preview of what your website looks like on multiple devices, so you can see those changes really quick. So if you make any of those changes on desktop, you'll be able to see what it looks like on other devices from here. And if you're going to make any global changes, you can do that directly from here. So you can choose what colors or anything like that that you might want to choose from, font types, everything like that. This is from the global setting. But what's nice is, beyond just the global settings, now you'll be able to see those real-time effects that you created on desktop if you make any color changes, font changes, any of those types right away. So that's one that we worked on. We just made some quick changes for our mobile. I want this to match the rest of the website, so let's go ahead and do that. Change the button colors. We're going to change the overlay. We want that to be probably black, since the rest of the website's kind of using these blues and blacks now. And you can see it immediately reflects it. And you can kind of change the order of things if you need to. So you can kind of get it all squared away that you like. There you go. Maybe you don't like how small it is. You can change that real quick with the layouts, styling, you name it. You'll be able to see that. I'm going to turn flushing on. And you can see, boom, immediately. Those changes, those results are instantaneous. So I really enjoy seeing this way. As a builder, as a business owner, sometimes the building is the hardest part, right? So this new functionality built in, you're going to see so much better results right away, because now you're not having to go back and forth as often when you build. So very excited about this update. So let's just jump over and see what we've done so far, so you can see what it's done on live. So we've added that. You can see now we got this full flush look. So that's the flush enabled. And maybe you like this. Maybe you want to change a few fonts or things like that. You'll be able to see it in real time, no problem. So permanent marker, heading 1. You can keep it, the font size, that size. Maybe you want to bring it down a little bit. You can choose how big you want it to really be. You can choose spacing if you want it to be bigger, thicker, line height. If you want to change the line height, maybe you want it a little bit tighter. There you go. And that's what it looks like. You get that real-time experience right away. So those are some of the things that have been really on our radar, making a better user-friendly experience, a UX that you're going to really enjoy when it comes to building. Like I can see this texture here. I don't want the texture. I can remove it. Perfect. And you keep going through till you get the desired looks that you're going for, right? So switch it back to nothing. There you go. Keep going until you get to that desired look. So excited about this. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this feature to come out for you guys. I've seen it in progress, seen it being built. I just adore it. So you can just see right away fast changes. Fast changes. Let's start with another page again. Let's start from scratch. Some of you might want to start from scratch versus one of our preset pages. So if you have an empty shell of a page, what can you do? How can you start, and how can we make this look? How far can we go before we look at it on live, right? So let's go ahead and put in things that we know we need. We're going to need a banner. We're going to probably have a title underneath it. Probably going to have some text underneath it. Probably going to add some secondary navigation points. So I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to add, let's see, what would be good below that? We'll add a couple images. How about that? So we'll have like a mini gallery. What's nice is you go right into here. We're going to choose something from a clipboard. Our clipboard is really nice because you can choose now from folders. It's also a big update that came this year. So maybe we just want to highlight something beautiful out of this folders. Let's pick one. Let's go with this one right here. We're going to select this one. Images in. Now we can choose the layout if we want it to be full screen, medium screen. Let's go full real quick. And for desktop, we're going to choose, keep it on full screen, but we want it to be short on phone. Love that. You're going to see how that looks when we get to the design canvas. So we have this. We can add text here. We'll come back to that. We'll just add some text here. Something prolific, getting them out there. Maybe you don't like what your global font setting is. You can change that, or we can just do it right here on the block. I'm going to have it choose this way. You can keep playing around till you get the look that you like. I'm going to set it to, let's see, other scripted fonts. Pacifico. We'll change it up slightly today. And then you can change the block settings in there. There we go. I'm going to change Pacifico. I'm going to change it to Georgia. There we go. So we got some spacing underneath. Looks good. I'm just going to reduce it to thin. How about that? There we go. Then I'm going to have some text here. This is where you can put something prolific or something like that. I'm just going to snatch something from our home page. I'm going to just take this text, go back over to our new home page, our blank. I'm going to add some text in there. And maybe we want to change it from just this style to more of a, there we go. It's a little bit more editorial looking. Up the font just a touch. There we go. And you can keep with something like that, or you can change the style in general, however you want to, really, right? So we got this far. Next, this is where we're going to add some images. So this is where we're going to add a secondary navigation, I like to call it. So we're going to bring that down here. I'm just going to add something that I choose to see. There we go. Changing that font again. Go over here. Change it to Georgia. There we go. Keep it like that. Looks good. Add our secondary navigation points. So we're going to add just some images. Just going to add a few images. Add this one. We'll add this one. Actually, we'll add the first one. And then we'll add one for families. And one more. We'll go back to this one. There we go. So we got this in there. So we can see that right away. Perfect. And then right here, we're going to add some text that goes along with these blocks so we can see different layouts of them. I wanted to go more editorial style. We'll keep it on 1 of 3. There we go. And then we can add text that goes to each of these images. So this could be portfolio. And they can link to that page. We'll just make it go somewhere. I'm just going to make it go to gallery. Investment. And we can make that link to somewhere. We'll just make it go to an investment page that we have on our temp. There we go. And then our last page, we'll make that book session. There we go. Over here, throw it in. Booking. There we go. So now we got that set up. Maybe we want to change how this looks. Maybe I want to give this a different color. Let's do it. We're going to give this a different background color. We're going to go and just shift it completely around. Maybe we're going to utilize more of this gray tone. We're going to utilize, yeah, we'll keep it on the dark, see what it looks like. There we go. We could then change this, go right in here, change the background color, make it that tone again. We'll change the title to darker tone, keep our text that way. There we go. So now you can see we're getting somewhere. These blocks are starting to work together. And then maybe we're just going to have a rotating images below it to kind of cup it. So let's come over here. Let's choose black and white photos. We'll just add these two. Check. And then we'll add 2 more. Let's see. Mini. We'll do this one, this one, this one. How about that? We'll just add a couple images right in there. And then we'll go to our layout. We'll change it to carousel. Slideshow. So we have these here. We can let it keep going on. We can set it to flush. There we go. So these are going to rotate, which is nice. There we go. Got that going. Do we want any spacing in it? None. None at all. We want this to sit flush to the block right above it. So we've made some quick changes really fast. We've built this page out. You know, we can navigate now. Maybe I want this text to pop a little bit more. We can make some changes here. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. going to change the title just a little bit larger too. Just to stick out a little bit, right? So we're making these changes very fast and quick. We need to make this one here too. Maybe it's a senior session. There we go. You can have some subtitle underneath it. Spots are filling up fast. Book your portraits session today. There we go. Got all that. Gonna link it somewhere. Well, yeah. We can just see how the button works. We have that on there. Gonna change it. We're gonna keep the colors. We're gonna change those. White text, white title, button. We'll keep the button as is for now. We don't need to have the scroll, display scroll, so I'm gonna remove that. So we got that in there. Okay. Next, we're gonna change these fonts. I want something a little bit more handwritten, so we could go for our Pacifico if we want to, or we could go if you want that nice bubbly look. Or we can go with my favorite, which is Labelle. So we'll go with that one. It looks really nice and clean. And then you can make modifications to it. So maybe you want the font to be a little bit bigger. There we go. You could do that. And then maybe we want the overlay color to be different. I like a high contrast one versus a washed out look. I think it just looks more attractive that way. And then for a button color, let's use something that just pops off the page. I'm just going to give it something that screams pink, right? Any Barbie fans out there? There you go. So we got that going. And then we can make that button a little bit bigger if we want to. Make that sing a little bit. There we go. So you can see it's going to look really big however you do it that way, right? So that means that subtitle we probably need to make a little bit bigger. So we're going to do that. So come in here. Make the spacing just a little bit different. There you go. I'm going to change some line height stuff for this one. So we're just going to change it just a bit. Okay, good. We'll do it one more time. There we go. And these changes are just happening very, very quickly. I would probably change it to Georgia or something like that. Keep changing it till you get a look that you like. Maybe we'll keep it on our mono text or something like that. You can see however you want to. Just gonna keep messing around till I get something I prefer. Yeah, we'll go back to Lotto. How about that? There we go. Button text. Maybe we want that one to stick out. You can definitely do that as well. Let's see. Yikes. Let's not do that font. But you could have any font that you really choose at the end of the day. I think I'll probably keep it on our font Lotto. Yeah, from our global bank. There we go. So we've built this whole page without seeing what it looks like on desktop yet. We can keep going further if you want me to. I will before we see that reveal. But I'm just trying to showcase how this one-to-one experience is when it comes to building things. When we look at the live design, you're going to see like, wow, it's truly close. Like these blocks are just seamless. Only thing you see is the building blocks itself are just giving you where your points of clicking in are, basically. So that's what you're going to see the difference is at the end of the day. But other than that, this is a true one-to-one experience now when it comes to building your website. Very, very excited about it. I just can't get over it. So I don't even have to look at the website while I build anymore because it's all right here. So this just makes it way, way faster at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and add a couple extra blocks just for fun. This one we'll just make it one paragraph of this. Maybe this is highlighting you as a photographer. So we'll just pull a picture real quick. I'm just gonna select one from our stock library. Say photographer. And let's see. Anything in here in particular? We'll just select one. Here we go. Got that in there. Now we can see what's going on. We can keep this block as is, or we can just, let's give some style to it. We can have this nice little overlay effect of that if we want to. We can start messing around with looks to it. So let's just kind of play with this one. So we got this nice little block. It's almost like a speech bubble, right? So let's kind of mess with it. So we're going to go through here. We're going to keep it as is. We're going to change the background color. Give it maybe this black treatment. There we go. So you can see it like that. Then we could also do some other things. Maybe we want to add a little texture to this background. Hey, guess what? We can. Certain ones have opacity, so maybe we want to use something like gold crescents. We can add something like that to this page, and immediately you see that it's adding this texture, this quality, this color to it. You can really start playing around with the overall design at the end of the day. So maybe you want to go from square layout to more of a circle layout. You can choose that. Maybe you're doing something like this. You could have something like that. Might not work with this image, but you can see the changes are rapid when it comes to putting it together. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the one we had. What's cool with this one is if you want to mess with any of the other stuff is you can have the overlay color set to that gold color like that, right? And you could have it, you can style it if you wanted the overlay to be a little bit opaque, you could. It's really up to you, but it also depends on the background texture at the end of the day as well, because you wouldn't want that because it's hard to read, right? But you can mess around with those types of settings, so it's very exciting to be able to just make those quick justifications how you want to. All right, got that. I'm gonna change the opacity back to 100. I'm gonna keep that space in here thick, and then I'm gonna mess with some colors, or fonts. So title, we hadn't put one in yet. Lotto, it's doing good, but we can make it just a tad bigger since this is more important about you as the auteur. So we want that to really stick out. Then you can keep going. You can keep adding extra sections, buttons, things like that. We'll add another call to action here. So I'm just going to put hi there. Maybe this is where we want to add something a little bit more scripted. We can do that. We'll go right in here, change that. Maybe we'll change it to lapel. There we go. Make it just a touch bigger. So there we go. We can add that nice button if we wanted to, so we drive people to where we want to go next. Have it that way, and then drag them to where you want to go. Send it to a gallery. There we go. You can have it like that. You can make it sing however you want to. I made this pink up here just to make it really pop, but you can keep it this way if you want to as well. This really comes down to your preferences. So we got that. Next, what else do I want to do? What else could I add here? We could add a booking form directly on here if we wanted to. Sure, no problem. Let's go ahead and do that. So just add a form down here for communications. Just going to select one. Add a contact form. Right there it is. It's going to display, and you can see what it looks like. Things I would do, I would make some changes. Let's edit this form. I'm going to remove this. Don't need this image in there. I'm going to bring this up to here because I like the way that looks preferably. So when we go back to our website builder, there it is. It looks a little bit more natural to the page. So we got this built out. Anything else that we could add? Oh, let's see. What else could we add here? Well, for me, it's pretty complete. How about we see what we've done so far? We haven't looked at it yet. So let me bring it up to here. I'm going to bring our blank all the way back up to the top. We're going to make that our home page right now. So that will be our default. So let's see what we've built in this time. So you can see how it's building out. Something I would do with this type of layout, I would give it a different color for my logo. So I'm just going to add this here for now. Go back over. There we go. You can see how it's looking. You can see it's pretty one-to-one, seamless to what we've designed already, just in the live builder itself. You can see how our images are rotating. You can see what we've got here with our photographer, and then we have our nice little call to action down here. So with this blue, it's not really matching our website, right? So we want to change some of that. We can easily do that. We'll go over to our editing settings right over here. Let's change our colors, our footer background. Let's make it just solid black for now. So you can see those changes happen immediately. Built this page in no time. How's it look on mobile? Let's see what it does. You can see how it fills out. Might want to make tweaks here and there just for some spacing. Might want to set this to a single column versus two column. Easy enough. But it was fast and simple. So now what we can do, we've seen what we would change. Let's make those changes. I'm going to add this divider here just to add some spacing below it. Give it a little padding. There we go. And then what else would I do? That's looking pretty good. Let's take a look again. Now you can see that padding there. I want to change this to a single column. Let's do it. Over here, styling, single column. Now once we're back over there, it's fine, looks great. Go over here, right into it. Now see things like this, like, oh, I don't want this to have this hanging out there. Easy enough, easy fixes. Go back over to your builder. Change the font size just a tad smaller, right? Maybe if it was 110. That'd be all you need to do. So working together for the design canvas, especially when it goes to come building on mobile, it lets you see what you need to make changes to make that mobile reflection look stronger. Just bring it down to 90 maybe. Depends on the size of the text. So let's go back over. There you go. So keep playing around till you get those desired looks that you're going for, but truly the Live Builder is a experience unlike it's ever been before. I cannot speak how pleasantly the experience has been to build with a website. I mean, we were able to do something in what normally would probably take us like 15 to 20 minutes to get this type of look. It's taken us half that time. So in 10 minutes, we put together this whole page look and design, and now it's just like minor tweaks here and there. And that's what that design canvas element really comes in, especially when you're working with the mobile experience. But now we're having to do less back and forth, less transitioning. We're right into the Live Builder at all times. And when we're ready to see what it looks like, we're able to jump over to the canvas side and make those minor tweaks that we need to. It's really more friendlier at the end of the day, and I really love that about it. And you can go through all your pages now. You can see what they look like. You can see what's working, what's not working. Like this one looks fantastic. It looks great. We built this a week or two ago, and you can already see what it looks like. It's so close, right? So you can make those changes on the fly. One thing that I do like is being able to see the mobile versions of the banners. So you can see if we selected the layout. Right now we have it set to full screen on desktop, but short on mobile. But you can go full screen on desktop if you want to, and mobile. And let's see what that looks like. Yeah, so you can see how it looks. Looking good. For this type of photo, it looks fine. But maybe you have a super wide shot, you might have to make changes. So again, this is where you would come in there, make those changes right here. You could make it medium, maybe. And let's see what that does. There you go. So you can see the difference. It's made it a little bit tighter. It's changed a little bit of the perspective, a bit of it. And hey, maybe you have a completely different mobile banner in general. You can definitely upload something on its own that reflects that as well. So maybe you want to keep it all full screen. You can do that. So we'll do that. But maybe you want a different image. Maybe you want something more tall and skinny versus wide. Let's see. We can upload something. We'll just select something from here. Maybe we want it more focused like this. We'll select this one. What's nice is then you can add your own text. You can either mimic what you have here or write something completely different. New set of words. subtitle. And it can have a new type of button here. Book now. And wherever you want to lead it to. So now when we go back over here in the design canvas, click on it. There it is. It's a completely different experience. You're getting a completely different way of building it out. And you can also then, if you want to, still want to change it, go to that layout, and you can make it medium or short again. Come over here. You can see it's tightened it up. So this is what's really nice. You can really make the experience so much faster, quicker than ever before, and you can preview it in so many different ways when it comes to building your site now. So this is truly one of my most favorite parts. One of our latest features that I really, really, really dig. You know, we did some really unique stuff at the end of the year last year with fonts. So now you can do fonts on a block level, not just in the global settings, for all the fonts that go into that block. And then we made updates by adding to the clipboard folders. So if you did not see that feature roll out, now you have clipboard folders. You can create your own and manage them however you want to. If you want to move things, you can definitely move things in different areas. So if I wanted to move this one, move. I'm going to send it to the other new. There we go. So now they're paired together. The old one is empty. And then you had the design canvas come out, which made the experience just of viewing and previewing your website at the end, especially on devices, much more easier. But now we have the live builder, and I think it's just going to change the game in general of how you build with your website, what you're building, and it's just going to streamline it. You're going to understand what your website looks like before you ever even look at it on any device now. So very, very nice, very pleasurable. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know over in the comment section. I'm going to share that video again. If you hadn't seen it yet, here is details about the live builder that we just discussed.
Hey there, photographers. I'm excited to tell you about the latest update to the PhotoBiz platform for the website builder that we're calling the Live Builder. Let's take a look and see how it's going to revolutionize how you build with PhotoBiz. With the new Live Builder, you'll see changes immediately. You'll be able to see that you make any update. It's going to update live right in the builder itself. Any fonts, any colors, padding, see those live changes right away before you see it on your website. The new Live Builder is a more one-to-one representation of your website. As you can see, the Live Builder has truly changed the game. You'll still have that familiar drag and drop sensation when you're building with PhotoBiz, but now you're going to have a more one-to-one when it's going to look like at the final product. This is available for all clients utilizing the latest PhotoBiz platform. Don't see it right away? Please reach out to our support team. We'll be happy to assist you and make sure that you have the latest builder right now. We're very excited about the Live Builder being released, and we can't wait to showcase all the brand new features that we have coming to the new PhotoBiz.
Okay, so that's what we have for today. Again, if you have any other questions or comments, please let me know over there in the comment section about this feature, about how you can utilize it, or maybe there's something else that you need to know more about. David had some great questions. He was wondering where the new templates. Yes, there are 4 new templates that are available today. He also asked if there was changes to the SEO settings. Yes, there are changes to the SEO features. If you did not see them, when you click on the tab up here in the top corner of any page that you're building on, you'll see it right away. Anything that you can add. You can see that this one has none because this is a brand new page that we implemented. We'd add our custom right in here, and this is where you start writing new copy. New copy here. It's great. And it has a character counter. You can then add more details in here. Way too long, right? So let's drop it down. Still too long, but what's nice is now we know. Pop in your logo. There you go, and then whatever your keywords are. Testing, logo, website, PhotoBiz, etc. However you want to go about it. And then when we hit Save Changes, immediately you'll be able to see that up in the top, how it'll look like on search engine results. Very fast, very easy. We're helping you understand and preview your tools and features very fast and quicker than ever before. So we have the SEO one in there. And then, of course, David also had a question about he wasn't able to see that. Again, it's a desktop experience when you're building with PhotoBiz. Last question is, could you use it on phone or desktop? Again, you'll see these changes immediately. You can try to make changes from phone. Usually it's on a block, but you can't move blocks on the mobile devices. Yes, and I think that was the main thing. And of course, one of the cool things about it is, which I hadn't implemented, is this is more full screen experience now. So if you want to go bigger, you can go big. Now it's not constrained to a space that was kind of more smaller. So now if you make a really big page, this expands out for you a lot better. And even if you need to have a small screen that day, you can kind of see what it looks like. It'll be one-to-one into that experience. So very fast, very easy. I love it. Can't get enough of it. I am so excited about the new Live Builder and Design Canvas. I think you will be too if you haven't played with it yet. Have you messed with it? Have you seen it? Have you played with the new website builder that is available today? You can check it out. Start messing with that right away. Again, just click on the website tab over here and you'll see the new Live Builder, but you have the Design Canvas over here. If you ever need to make changes, you'll be able to see those live right away in our mobile and other devices. So awesome. Well, let's jump over to some things. Again, if you haven't seen it, new features rolled out as well. So we have 4 brand new designs that you can start working with today. 4 new templates. Grace template, which is a nice lighter tone, great for weddings and engagements and such. Then we have Wiley, which is a nice, powerful, impactful starting point. Uses rich colors like our purples here. Take advantage of that one. I love it. I think it's got beautiful tones to it, but it also has great typography in there as well. And then we have something like Maurice, which is using very light and fluffy design when it comes to it. Perfect for families and newborns. And then we have Write, which is perfect for real estate, photography, industry photography, commercial photography. Nice little starting point there too. So you can always update these templates anytime you want. Again, we talked about the new Live Builder that's available now in your control panel. You'll see it right when you get to the website area. And order management enhancements. So sometimes when your clients order digital files, they don't have to save them in a place that they remember or easily access them again. So then you have to resend them. Now they have the option. You have the option to resend those client links and bulk downloads and digital packages directly to your PhotoBiz account. Just from the side control panel, from that invoice or that order, you'll be able to send it directly over to them as fast, as quickly as possible. So that's now available as well. Some other things that have come out, if you might have missed, some topics that we have been discussing. Again, bridging the gap and leveraging reviews and search and effective customers, how you can utilize reviews, how you can utilize that together with search engines to create a better experience and more organic experience when people search and find you. Again, we talked a little bit about the Andreas template, but out of that we have 4 new templates that you can utilize now. And customer success stories. Maybe you need help. Maybe you want help, but you don't know how to ask for help, or it goes beyond just typical support. That's what PhotoBiz coaching is all about. So you can read about 2 customers' experiences, what they've utilized with coaching and what they got out of it. You can see Dana's story, you can see Tracy's stories. And guess what? These customers here are multiple coaching experience. They've taken it multiple times. So they don't just do it one and done. I know Tracy, I've worked with her personally about at least 6 times, and she's done other experiences as well. When it comes to that, you can always go to education.photobiz.com. You can see all our coaching experiences that we have available. 1 hour, you get a lot done. Let's look at the experiences that we have available. So if you need help with design, guess what? We have that for $150, 1 hour. You can get a lot done. We messed around today for about 10-15 minutes, and we were able to do so much when it comes to design, especially with the Live Builder. Maybe you need help setting up products or client galleries, SEO, forms and contracts, marketing campaigns. All that is available from a coaching experience. You can hire our team. We'll be able to help you. Our educated our experts are going to be able to help you when it comes to any of these things that you're working on. So take advantage of that. And you can see our upcoming events. So today we're talking about the design canvas and the live builder. Next week we're going to be doing website reviews. So if you want to have your website reviewed live, you can have it done then. And guess what? If not many people are here, it gives us an opportunity to jump in on your website, see what's going on, and even make live changes right then and there. I love taking apart people's ideas and putting them back together, and they're like, wow, I can't believe we got all this done. So join us for that. It's kind of like getting a mini coaching session, like a 10 to 15 minute one. So it's just kind of a taste of that. So whenever you need it, come on and join us then. And then we'll be talking about, ask me anything about e-commerce. Maybe you're trying to set up products. Maybe you're trying to set up a store. Maybe you're trying to set up your client galleries. This is where the e-commerce part comes in handy. You can set up store, client gallery, schedule forms, digital contracts, or forms itself. You can take payments through, quotes and invoices, all encompassing. You have a full plethora of a studio management features all available with the PhotoBiz platform. And we're going to talk about how you can utilize them for your own business and take advantage of that as well. Then we'll be doing website reviews, and then we'll be talking about layouts. Wonder why we're going to be talking about layouts. Maybe some new stuff's on the way. Again, we've got a lot of brand new growing features coming to the PhotoBiz platform with the live builder. Means some new features on the way. So we've already made some updates as we've gone through with the new font options and such. But there might be some new things that we're going to be talking about, and layout seems to be something. So if you ever come to the upcoming events, sometimes they hint at things that are coming soon that might be relevant to the builder itself or to your business that you might want to take advantage of. So really excited about that. Come check out our upcoming events. And again, you can always go to blog.photobiz.com for more information. Maybe you're just getting started. You can go to education.photobiz.com. You can jump in at all our quick start series. You can also see some platform demos if you need help putting something together or working with our platform. You have these to take advantage of anytime you want. And in the bottom right-hand corner, you can always see our live chat is available. You can chat with our team. We're available to help you anytime you need it. We're very excited about helping you out right then and there. Again, if there's no other questions, we'll be wrapping up this session. I hope everyone who celebrates Easter enjoys your Easter weekend. If not, just enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather's getting nice where you're at. We've had a lot of rain lately, so I'd like to enjoy a nice warm day. Warm, dry day. All right. Well, again, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave it here in the comment section. I can take a look at it later and reply to you then. If you want to watch this video again, see all the new brand new features that we have available, you can check it out at facebook.com/photobiz/live. It's available right then and there. It'll be available right when I click off, so you can watch that anytime. Or you can go to youtube.com/photobiz, and I'll be uploading this video there as well. I'm going to replay it one more time about our brand new feature. Enjoy and have a great rest of your weekend.
Hey there, photographers. I'm excited to tell you about the latest update to the PhotoBiz platform for the website builder that we're calling the Live Builder. Let's take a look and see how it's going to revolutionize how you build with PhotoBiz. With the new Live Builder, you'll see changes immediately. You'll be able to see that you make any update. It's going to update live right in the builder itself. Any fonts, any colors, padding, see those live changes right away before you see it on your website. The new Live Builder is a more one-to-one representation of your website. As you can see, the Live Builder has truly changed the game. You'll still have that familiar drag and drop sensation when you're building with PhotoBiz, but now you're going to have a more one-to-one when it's going to look like at the final product. This is available for all clients utilizing the latest PhotoBiz platform. Don't see it right away? Please reach out to our support team. We'll be happy to assist you and make sure that you have the latest builder right now. We're very excited about the Live Builder being released, and we can't wait to showcase all the brand new features that we have coming to the new PhotoBiz.